It's raining outside. It's dead quiet other than birds. It's just really nice. I'm going to make a cup of tea, have some lunch and do a bit of editing and stuff.
Does the gas ever run out when it's not in the middle of the night or raining?
Boat life, baby!
Or when the fuel boat's just been past us and they went past us yesterday!
Yay!
I'm going to try and do it because I don't think I've ever done it before.
Mainly because it's a bit awkward to get in there. I've got longer arms, so it's normally just easier for me to do it. But it's probably a good idea just to make sure that Amy can do it as well.
Slippy.
Careful. Got your nice trousers on as well.
What do I do with my leg?
Hold on to the crutch board, and then swing your leg that's in the way around to the
like
other
I'm gonna slip.
Yeah, just... Yeah, and then you've got to kind of get your leg round. Yeah, there you go. And lower it onto the rope.
Okay.
Right. Do you want me to talk you through it, or are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. So assume the crouch position and brace for cramping. Oh, the rain's really picked up suddenly.
Yeah.
Okay. So first you want to turn off the old one. And it's got arrows on it, but remember it's righty, loosey, lefty, tighty.
Closed.
Yeah. Right. Then the hardest bit is getting this off.
It doesn't even fit on.
It does, but only just. Right, and then you've got to turn it. You might need to put your other hand on that metal bit.
This sucks. This is horrible.
It just gets really tight.
I can't do it.
Okay, we've got a changing of the guards because the time I try is the time that it's stuck.
It's really on there. Not coming off. Oh. Got it. Oh, you want to swap back?
Yeah.
That was stuck on more than it normally is. But it's normally stuck, but that was, yeah, that was a little bit too much. It's probably because of the change in temperature.
It's just so awkward to reach into, isn't it?
Yeah.
My nice trousers.
You can't have nice trousers on a boat.
I said, you know what? Today I'm gonna not put my pajamas on straight away. I'm gonna sit in clothes.
I've got my joggers on. I knew what was coming.
I don't want to live on a boat anymore. I just want a cup of tea.
You can feel your legs still.
Nope.
Some people just walk past.
I just went, don't get a boat. Right.
So then all you have to do is turn the gas on.
Any particular amount?
That'll do. I don't tend to turn it that much, but I don't actually know.
Is that it?
Yeah. You did it!
I did it!
Right.
My legs are gone.
See, as an anxious person, this is me putting a lot of trust in you because I haven't physically checked it myself. But I don't want to...
Oh, it's on my shoe.
Yeah, that always happens as well. Just pull it. But I don't want to undermine your efforts. If we blow up together.
Yay!
Hey mate, hey mate, hey mate, hey mate. All that for a cup of tea. Nicely on your psoriasis patches as well. Yeah. Yay! You did it though. See, that's what boat life's about. Doing really horrible things until you hate them, but then feeling quite good after it.
Moment of truth. Yay!
Oh, nice! Well done.
Okay, resume tea and lunch making.
We buy whatever oat milk is on offer at the minute because he lives and stuff, but one of the brands tastes like potatoes and we can't remember which brand it is, so every time we buy a new brand that's on offer we're like, is it going to be the potato milk?
It tastes like, you know, like when you're going to boil potatoes and they've been sitting in the water for a bit, and it tastes like how I think that water would taste.
But we can't remember the brand, but this one is all good. Move the spoons.
Spoons moved.
Grated cheese on top.
You want some cheese?
Yes.
Right. Time to edit.
Cheers. Don't drip.
Really slouched.
Meanwhile, Posture McGee over here.
I'm making thumbnails.
We finished for the day.
Hooray!
And now we're going to take Rufus for his evening walk. This spot is just so beautiful.
These are really pretty. All blossoms. A very faint rainbow.
Aww. I'm feeling very at one with nature and happy. Because where did they come from? It's beautiful around here.
Litter picking haul.
Whoa!
Gigi's at the end of the rainbow.
Of course she is.
She's our little dream at the end of the rainbow.
Let's go have some dinner.
Changing and deflating my board in the dark. This has been such an extraordinary paddle at Cornwall's Mullen Cove. I want to savour the moment for as long as I can. The excited cries of children jumping into the sea from the harbour wall carry across the houses as the sun sets on the horizon. I close my eyes to breathe in the sea air. What an adventure we've had, Grace. These two are sharing a carrot. Rufus has got the majority of it. Oops has got the top.
It's a sort of creamy, cheesy-ish, pasta-y thing with kale and other healthy things in it.
Oh, it actually looks amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, got our din-dins, and we're going to watch some more Narrow Escapes, I think.
British Canal Network. Lovely, isn't it? Beautiful day for it. A picturesque escape for those.
What time is it, Wes?
2:15 on a Friday, and we're going to go cruising because I'm not restricted by a 9-to-5 job. Hooray!
But before we do, we've loved this little spot, and I've noticed something along the towpath that I'm going to collect and take with us. So there's loads of these little succulents growing along the towpath. So I'm just going to take a few cuttings and hopefully grow some on my roof garden. So I just took a tiny amount, there's plenty left. And look, hopefully I'll be able to grow them in a little pot.
Engine checks complete. Ready for a little cruise.
It's 22 degrees today though, and it's red hot, and Wes is wearing joggers.
Because we still haven't done the winter clothes swap, and this heat wave has sort of sprung upon us quite suddenly. We don't want to do the clothes swap yet, because to do the clothes swap we have to put the winter coats away, but the winter coat's covered in coal stains, so we need to get to a laundrette to do the winter swap so that I can get my shorts out and then enjoy the hot weather. But it's like, on a boat you can't just, I'll just put some shorts on. That would be way too easy.
So now you're just melting for a bit.
Yeah, but part of where we're planning on cruising to today is a really good laundrette that Bob and Long used. So hopefully once we're there, we can do the washing, swap the clothes over, wear the shorts just in time for the heat wave to go. One of the downsides to this spot though is it is a little bit scrapey on this side. People have been whizzing past, so we've been bashing quite a lot, but bears let us borrow this giant tyre. It was mainly for the K&A to be fair, but it's come in quite handy because it's kept us off the worst bit. You just have to be careful when you pull these out to make sure there's not any fish stuck in the tyre, but there aren't. That was a good spot.
Yeah, lovely moorings there. So we're not going too far, no locks or anything like that. It's just a nice short cruise to the next town called Wolverton.
Look at us being all healthy.
How hot it is today. Wes's phone's been on the roof. Put it in the shade. Whew.
It is quite hot. My legs are sweating.
Is it winter, Doug?
Don't call them sweatpants for nothing.
Is it really exciting cruising in the week?
It's really, it still hasn't hit me. I think because I've only not been working for 1 week, and we happened to cruise on the weekend, I think, last time. So this is like the first freedom cruise. But it kind of just feels like I had a week off and now it's the weekend kind of thing. It's weird, it's still not really hit me. But it is so nice to just be able to be like, oh, the weather's nice, should we go on a cruise?
We're feeling very lucky and very grateful. So again, thank you for watching these videos to allow us to do this. Really does feel like summer's here. We did it.
Whoa, Amy, what are those very specific looking planks doing under that little shed?
Well, sometimes if they have to block off and drain an entire bit of canal, they can just put those in there, block it off, and then pump the water out or wherever it needs to go, and it just like acts like a blocker.
And they keep them there because they're very specific and they'll be numbered, so they put them in a very specific order so that they seal it as much as possible and prevent all the water from leaking through. There you go. The true cost of the drone footage. Go, Amy, go!
Get back on at the bridge.
Yeah. on the driveway. Probably costs a bob or two.
Building your own castle must also cost a bob or two.
Yeah. It's really aesthetic cruising through here, but there's just pollen everywhere.
Sorry, it's the aqueduct.
Oh yeah, oh cool, there's an aqueduct coming. And Amy's dying because of the pollen. Here we go, we're coming up to an aqueduct. Remember going over a couple of aqueducts on the hire boat. This is one of them. It says Wolverton 1 mile that way.
It says Cosgrove that way as well. We've definitely not been through Cosgrove.
Looks like a prankster spun the sign round at some point. But anyway, we're on to the Grafton Street Aqueduct now. Look at this. Look, silly little house. A little trough of water going over a dual carriageway. There's some scoots down there. Look at this. Aqueducts are such a cool marvel of engineering. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
I love aqueducts over roads. Slow meets fast.
Oh, that was so cool. I don't know what it is about aqueducts, we just absolutely love them. They're so exciting. So we've just gone over the aqueduct and we're within about a 20-minute walk of the laundromat. And this spot seems really nice, so I'll just moor here. Rufus is very excited about mooring.
We always prefer to be a bit out of the centre and then we can walk in because it's just a lot quieter.
And the towpath is beautiful.
It's a bit wild, but nothing we're not used to more on the K&A.
Yeah. If you'd said to us when we were on the K&A that this was a bit wild, we would have laughed at us. Nice.
This mooring comes with a free gardener, look.
My name's Ned. Ned's the gardener.
Look at that.
Trimmed away. Do you want me to edge up?
Oh yes, please. Nice and neat.
Stops the snails leaping onto the boat.
Thank you, Ned.
There we go.
What's happening, Wes?
The cruise might not be done because the internet sucks and the factories that we didn't know were there have just started up and they're quite loud. So the other side of the town that we want to be near, on the maps it looks pretty good. It's about the same distance walk into town. But it's always the case where, like, if you move up it might be rubbish or it might be full and then you'll wish that you didn't move, or it might be amazing. And you just always have this as a boater, like, just gambling your moorings basically. Do you stick or do you twist? We might twist. Okay, after much deliberating between us and Bears, we have decided to cruise out to the other side of Wolverton because the internet is quite rubbish and both of us do need it, and the factories are getting louder and louder. It almost sounds like they're getting closer, but we're just going to gamble. We're going to go out the other side and hopefully there's a lovely spot with perfect internet.
Gamble! And we're off.
I've been struck by a wave of anxiety. I do sometimes get anxious when a plan suddenly changes, and then it literally feels like a wave washes over you, and I know everything's fine. Pesky, silly brain.
Hopefully we're going from one nice spot to another nice spot, so.
And then once again I will prove my brain that it is foolish. So annoyingly, all the way along here, it's concrete, so you can't really moor on it. But there's the big factories even closer here. So we're going to keep going.
Done our fair share of gambling with moorings, and most of the time it pays off. So I'm hopeful.
Excuse me, pigeons, are we allowed into your bridge?
Here's a pig on it.
Hey, pigeons.
What a lovely home.
pigeons.
We had to save a pigeon earlier. It was wrestling around in the canal. I
Yeah.
hope it's all right.
Oh no, pigeon, come this way.
We're helping. Come on, pigeon. We're just trying to help. Oh, pigeon.
Come on, little guy.
Oh, nearly. Got it. Go, 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 go. Oh.
Come on. It's
This is quite a well-known bit of graffiti as well. It's just a really long train that runs all the way around.
It's very famous. Like a lot of boaters, you could show them that graffiti and be like, where's that? And they'll know. Birmingham, 72 miles. That's where we're heading.
There's the end of the graffiti. Look how long it is. That is some dedication. Definitely worth it though. It's lovely. Milton Keynes and the sort of surrounding area is really strange because you'll just feel like you're in the middle of nowhere in the countryside, and then all of a sudden there's just massive blocks of flats and things. Pretty cool. Like a really old abandoned factory.
It does.
It's got trees and stuff growing inside.
This is probably where the boats would have pulled up.
Yeah. I'd love to be able to go in some of those and have a look around.
It's scary, urban exploring.
Yeah. I'd only want it if it was like sanctioned as a, this is okay to explore. I'm not brave enough. More old factories. I always find them really fascinating in the daytime, but being moored opposite at night, I can imagine there's a different
That's
story.
creepy.
Oh look, the trees just like burst out of the windows. Look at that.
And the roof.
Yeah. I just find that there's something so fascinating about when humans have made a thing and then it gets abandoned and you can just see like nature kind of taking it back. I just think that's such a cool aesthetic thing.
Under this bridge, if it all's gone to plan, it's going to be lovely, and that's where we shall moor.
Yes, and there will be space, and there will be internet, and there will be solar, and we will all have a great time.
It's a pretty blind bridge though.
Yay! It still works.
The suspense is killing me. Please be space. There's a boat. But there's room over there, right? Oh goodness, it's busy.
Oh no.
It's because this is the nicest spot in the town.
Oh no.
So the first spot we tried was really nice, but there weren't enough room for both of us, and it was only 2 days anyway. So Wes and Steve have walked ahead a bit and found a spot just a little bit further up that looks really nice, and I think it's 2 weeks. So me and Andy are just moving the boats up to go and meet them. So ideally we would moor there, but it's quite weedy. I don't think we'd get the boats in, so we're going about 5 minutes up ahead. It's lovely around here though, so I'm very glad that we gambled. I'm about to go over Iron Trunk Aqueduct, which I'm very excited about.
Oh, moored up in a nice spot. I think technically we're in Cosgrove now, which is like the next bit over. But we're still within a walking distance of where we wanted to be for the laundrette. We moored up, it seems like a really nice spot. And we've had our first instance of someone disliking us to our faces. Basically, we moored up and then this guy walked past the boat and his mate was like, "Oh, hi mate," and then he just went, "I'd be better if it wasn't for these," and then said some profanity, vloggers, and then just like went off on one about how the canals are so much worse over the last 40 years. It sounds like mainly due to vloggers and specifically Robbie coming, so sorry Robbie. But yeah, it's annoying because like I don't like confrontation and I don't like stuff like that. So it's really burst my bubble for what was previously quite a lot of excitement for this spot, but it's feel a bit rubbish now. Not everyone that recognises you is a good thing. We've just come to a nearby pub and we're just brushing off all the negative energy from Robbie's #1 fan.
And little does he know, we're vlogging about him hating vloggers.
Uno reverse.
But yeah, we're feeling good. We've come to the pub down the canal, opposite the moorings. We were gonna moor in, but they were only 2-day moorings. But yeah, feeling nice. It's a nice area, it seems.
Just unwinding. If you're wondering what this is, Editor Wes, the Northern Lights are supposed to maybe be visible tonight, and you can normally see them better for a camera.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like I can kind of... There's a little essence in the air, maybe.
A little wisp.
A little whisper. I think that's just Milton Keynes, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, it is! All of those streaks!
You can't see it on this camera, but I'll put one on screen.
It's annoying though because the phone cameras pick it up, but your eyes can't. Whoa! Shh. Watch.
Yeah.
That is it, innit?
It's so underwhelming with human eyes. Let me see.
I knew I could see the streaks with my naked eye.
That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Seen the Northern Lights and Milton Keynes.
That was so cool because even though it's definitely stronger on camera, you couldn't see like the pink or the colours. You could definitely see something with your naked eye, which is so exciting and more than we've ever seen before. So I'm counting it.
You could kind of see the pink and the green very
briefly.
You could just make out the streaks.
Oh, it was great though. And I bet you any money if we hadn't have moved and we were still in the middle of all those factories with their lights on, we wouldn't have been able to see them. So the gamble paid off. Good night. Thank you so much for watching this episode. We hope you liked it.
Big shout out to the Chip Pals on Patreon.
Check us out on our socials and we will see you next time.